Hi collective and chosen ones, welcome to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in again and supporting this channel. And for those who are regular viewers, thank you for your support with your feedback. For anyone who's new, my way of reading is very different to a lot of the other channels. I work on the energy only. Sometimes I actually pick the cards specifically rather than drawing them out. And with the energy that I read, it's not gender specific. It's just depending on the energy, whether it's masculine or feminine. And that's how I read them. So if you see any cards that have a particular sex or gender involved, it's got nothing to do with it. It just embodies that kind of energy. So today I'm going to just specifically talk about an energy update of where you're at in terms of your relationship with others and you moving on to a different timeline. A lot of you are still asked to clear out the clutter. And when I talk about clutter, I mean not just physically, but anything to do with things that don't serve you. Even though it's to do with, like, say, for instance, mindset and your beliefs and what you consider to be your old beliefs, that has to go soon, because this year, and especially in the next 12 months, we're asked to really clear out everything to move on to the next phase, which is the next timeline and the next dimension. So we no longer can continue to hang around with others or in a situation where it doesn't serve us and having us to think about the past. And I'm not even talking about looking at the future as well. It's to focus on specifically in the now. What is the most important? Spirit has a plan for you, and transformation is very beautiful. So it's time for a deep dive, and Spirit has your back as well. Is to reclaim your power. A lot of you have lost a lot of your power by giving it to others and letting them let you do whatever they want. So you're learning from the past, and you've let go of quite a lot of things. So let the divine flow in. So a lot of you are asked to just work within and also invite help from Spirit. When I say invite help, I can pick up that some of you are not trusting the process or not trusting also other people. You're still having trouble working out who is for you and who's not for you. Sometimes, because of your good nature, you tend to let other people come back into your lives after not having much to do with them, and that's because you think there's something still there for you. The people that are in your past that you no longer see much of is serving you for a reason. What I'm trying to say is that the reason why you don't see them that much is because there's a purpose. Spirit's moving you out of that old mindset, old situation and everything. So those people or situations are still where they're at, and you've moved on. So your energy is shifted to a different level. So therefore, sometimes if they come back into your life and you don't trust the process, you'll be stuck there. I hope that is very clear for you. If you're not sure, please give me feedback that you didn't quite understand what I was trying to say. It's very important that we try and get some clarity as to whether a situation is for us to stay there or not, or move ahead. You've got a lot of new ideas coming up, and you're at the stage where you're learning new things. Because it's new beginning for you and a new phase, you are really hungry to learn. There has definitely been a death and rebirth process. I started reading this card a while back. The Two of Swords signify that you've still got something that is making you have a lot of thoughts back and forth. So these are the situations I'm talking about. People that are still in your life that you should actually move away from, and things that you also need to move on from as well. Most of you are really clearing that out, but there are still some of us every now and then that needs to really clear this up. Seven of Wands, you are really getting ahead and taking action, and you don't allow the things to get at you anymore. You're really working with the divine to take full action as to where you're leading in terms of your leadership and spirituality. This is an excellent card, the Wheel of Fortune. Signifies that you're ending an old cycle and really clearing out everything. And when I mentioned about clear the cluttering, this is like confirmation. It's you making way for brand new things and really presenting yourself and expressing yourself to the world. This is not a time for you to play small. So please just continue to work on yourself and in your authenticity. And in my previous reading, the shorts that says that you're a healer, you have these spiritual gifts that you're uncovering. Please work on that. The Ace of Pentacles signifies that you're entering a time with abundance. You've been given lots of opportunities, and there's a true offering coming up. And this is something to do with anything that's brand new for you. I know you've been working on studying and something that's completely new. And so Spirit is rewarding you, and your hard work is paying off. As I mentioned before, all it needs is for guidance to see what is for you and what's not. Some of you are still going through some things that you're questioning why it's happening to you. So Spirit's asking you to reframe certain things. Like, say for instance, you're still going through some challenges with certain people in relationships or even at work or anything else, is to reframe it. It's happening for me, not to me. So you're still going through some tests to see whether you're up for new manifestations. So Spirit's still testing you. So time to meditate and contemplate if you need help. Adjustments are required. So certain things require adjustments. If you are going through something that's brand new, Spirit's saying that there may be some adjustments, like, say, researching, twigging things. Some of you, I can sense that you are working on your finance. So there needs to be a lot of research to see how you can maximize your savings. And adjustments are required. If it's a new job, what it needs is just adjustments to your organizing of your day and how you work as well. So this card, Liberation, it says the doubts and fears still come up and you don't believe anymore that you are. Liberation is that Spirit's letting you know that you're freeing up the old world, but you still need to just trust in Spirit to that this is going to be happening. Prosperity lies ahead. There's another confirmation that you are entering a time of abundance. I'm going to read out a few channeled messages as well. So I've got something to do with opportunities coming up for you, and you're finally feeling the breeze after the storm. You've had for a long time, some of you have been for a number of years been stuck with certain people, mindsets, and things that didn't work out for you. So you're finally feeling the breeze. A lot of you have this mentality now that it is the best for you. It's quite high vibration and positive. And you're still in a transitional period, but a lot of the bulk of the old feelings have all gone now. The old energy and the low vibration. You're no longer fixated on your past obsessions and things that are in a lower vibration. You used to have, in terms of relationship, fixated on certain people on the exterior level and external level, and what it is, it's just not based on the inner what they have. Like what I mean is that their qualities. So you're no longer fixated and getting, desiring a one particular person. You are now looking at each person within, which is a fantastic change for you. You've cut ties with a lot of people that were psychologically and quite toxic. You choose yourself now in terms of relationship first. So you're no longer going out there to find somebody else to complete you. You complete yourself. You see things differently now, and you have dropped all the rose-tinted glasses and looking at other people, and you're seeing people very clearly. You have a new sense of joy and bliss. You don't care how people think of you. And you don't care what they say about you anymore, because you know yourself. And you feel very confident about life. You have a lot of self-love and a lot of validation. So I've written a lot of it. Sometimes when I channel messages, I can't remember unless I write them down. So I'm just reading them all out. So you feel very grounded and you feel very exuberant about life. Nothing bothers you anymore. You don't get hung up on other people and what they say. And you're certainly very open to new ideas. And as I said, you're no longer stuck in the past or waiting for others for your life to have a really good life. You've forgiven the people that has done you wrong, and you've moved on. So, but other people just seem to think that they still have a hold on you, but you don't really care anymore. Like in other ways, lately, a lot of the things have been blocked by spirit. So there has been a divine intervention. So just because you can also sometimes also feel that there is been a psychological or psychic attack, spirit has intervened already and intercepted all that. So there's nothing that you need to worry about. Your silence and retrieval from others have caused them to really look at themselves, and they become very weary and very stressed out. But again, this is not something that you need to worry about. Let me see if there's anything else. You genuinely wish everyone well, despite the fact that they've hurt you. So life for you now is very different, because your energy is so high vibration and literally off the divine energy. Nothing fazes you anymore. So I hope, I think I'm going to leave this for this time being. So the reading has been very good. So all I need to mention is just be aware that when sometimes you quickly feel very tired, it might be something to do with external factors and spiritual, like psychic attacks on you. There's still quite a lot going on, and a lot of people don't want you to move on, so just be aware of that. But there's nothing to be fazed about. You're sleeping a lot better nowadays, and if you don't, sometimes it might be a spirit calling you to just be aware of certain things. But overall, your life is on the up and up, and you're glowing. And just be aware that people can sometimes be very jealous that you're moving ahead. Those are the people that you need to stay away from. So I hope you enjoy this reading, and I really appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your feedback as well. So bye for now, and I'll talk to you again soon.